Sahab Ambedkar used to say that it is not enough to have the representation of the opinions.
Correct,
It
correct.
is important, it is critically important to have the representation of the persons.
Correct, correct. You're 100% correct.
So here if you go and stick to this principle and you acknowledge pragmatically this principle, most of your problems and challenges will get resolved. What we have been doing, we
Hmm.
have been hitting at this process, next time that procedure, and we have not been taking and paying attention to the most important aspect, that it is very much required to have the representation of the person. See, if I say, okay, Netrapal ji, I will take care of you, let me go.
Hmm.
So will it suffice?
Hmm.
Because I am emphasizing, okay, Netrapalji, whatever you want to say, I will say there at the institution. Why?
Hmm.
Why you will be required there? I will
Hmm.
take care of whatever you need.
Correct,
So
correct.
that kind of a scenario, what we have been witnessing,
Hmm.
we are failing to understand. Rather, I will say, we are refusing to acknowledge that we have to understand and effect the representation of the persons.
Yes, yes,
Now,
100% correct. 100%.
now coming to your question, the that you have asked about how we can strategize, how we can better plan the representation of these state data. So
Hmm.
there has to be an intention of
Hmm.
making and ensuring the representation of the persons rather than saying the opinion only. Number one. Number two, at the cultural and the social levels also we should start. Number one.
Yeah.
Sorry, number two. And number three, the political outfits, the political organization, they have to understand that they have to ensure this effective representation.
Correct,
Now,
correct.
what the political outfits they have been doing, they are creating what they call as sales, X sales, Y sales, Z sales of a particular community in their own political organization.
That is
Now,
happening. That is happening.
and do you think that we will be in a better position to have a effective representation? Are we assimilating these social groups? We are
Hmm.
not.
Hmm.
So, if you are saying that you do have all the written paraphernalia, enshrinement in the constitution,
Hmm.
we have to understand, until and unless you do have these things affected in your cultural, social, and political processes level, you will not be in a position to
Hmm.
ascertain the efficacy of the constitutional provisions.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I completely agree with you because recently, I think couple of days back, I was watching one Elon Musk video. What he beautifully mentions is that what voice of the uh, people were actually hearing in the media was actually the voice of the people who are there.
There, yeah.
But what he
Yeah.
was mentioning was now with Twitter
So
coming,
this summarize the whole aspect of contemporary time.
what he was telling was that with the Twitter, what he is seeing is that there are a lot of people adding their voices into it, and that is becoming a much bigger voice than what is there in the actual media. So your thoughts are like that, like correct. So if you just have representation of opinions, what will happen? It will be opinion of that person
Yes.
who is like he may be having some kind of a perception, or he may be having a rigid understanding of what is happening, so he may be not flexible. So but representation of people is more important than representation of opinions. I completely agree with your view, and it's a beautiful way of explaining a simple thing, that of concept of
Yes.
diversity, that